But if you're doing too much volume or not use junk volume, yeah, you're going to get more pump, but you're not going to get good muscle growth. So not all volume is equal. There's been some more evidence that trained failure is not consistently better than non-failure hypertrophy training. It is more about the effort that you're putting into the reps and, again, the amount of reps. Boom, big clap. What's up, everyone? We're back in the car this time, and there's less people here. So I could have done this inside, but people like the car talk first. It's a great introduction. What we're going to do today, even though you read the title and saw it's arm day. Now, it's going to be educational arm day. Okay, now that school's starting back up, I'm going to try to be more educational with these. And what a great place to start than my most critiqued day by people on, like, why do you do just a solo arm day? I've got many reasons, and there may be some reasons not. It's all depending on your situation, most of all. I mean, everyone's workout program is dependent on their situation. But everyone loves a good arm day. It's not even my favorite day, if I'm going to be honest. But I love having it. Like, it's not my favorite day, but it's one I would miss a lot. Like, I think I'd miss arm day more than leg day, but I do like my leg days a little more than arm. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to go through pros. Today's going to be an arm day focused educational video. With that, I left my camera on, so it didn't charge. So I charged it in the last, like, hour. So I have less time than normal. I did order a battery, though, or 2 more batteries. So we're gonna be cooking with grease after this. But tonight I only have 42 minutes recording time, so I'm gonna cram a lot of info. I might even go to my phone camera if I need to. But getting right into it, one of the biggest pros with having a dedicated, like, arm day is just the increase in volume, because people do just your normal push pull leg split, right? You hit your triceps with bench press, your biceps with your back day, your pull movements. Okay, and, for most people that's honestly great. That's totally fine. I think a lot of people don't need an arm day. Okay, I could work without an arm day. I just think I like it. So these are the pros for it. But you get more quality sets. Going off of the quality sets, instead of trying to not cram, but work your arms into your push pull days, now you have your own day. So you have better quality sets for your arms. And with these better quality sets, you get this better mind-muscle connection, which is in turns more growth. You get a better pump, and you get the cleaner form. Just everything that builds onto just better muscle growth. With that, it goes the other way as well. Not only are you not messing up your arm lifts, but your arm lifts aren't intruding on your other core lifts. So whenever your arms are getting tired from trying to hit some biceps on your back day, and now you can't pull as much, you can't activate your back as well, that is no longer an issue because you have your own day for arms. So this allows for not only your arms to benefit, but the rest of your body to benefit from this. Another one of my big pros is my arm days. I also work in forearms, which a lot of people kind of forget about when you think about arms, and abs, like some lesser shoulders, some lesser worked muscles. So with that, all these little muscles that need a lot of reps to grow, but maybe not the weight and don't get the isolation that they normally get that on this day. Plus, for a lot of people, they love arm days. They love a good arm pump, and there's nothing more motivating for some people than seeing yourself with just a nice arm pump. So it's a great motivation. It's a great, like, reset day. Because it's also not. It's one of the days where, honestly, lifting heavy isn't the best. Like, it's not something you can, like. Optimally, you're not ego lifting. Now, it is cool to curl a lot, but, like, it's a day where you're just doing reps. Like, you're looking good. You're feeling good. With that, cons do exist. It's something, but they're all manageable, I'd say. On your push pull leg, if you're doing your, like, arm bicep curls, tricep extensions on your push and pull days, you are going to hit your arms. So if you're hitting them, if you're having long workouts and you're able to hit them on those days, it could be bad trying to add it. That's something you have to gauge, or just take them out of your push pull as you can. Like, they will still get hit, so you can overdo it, which is a big thing. So you can end up with, like, a lot of strain, unnecessary strain, or even the negative, well, obviously negative strain, but strain that, like, affects your growth, makes your growth decline, stalling your strength and things like that. It can also, your arm day could affect your push and pull days if you don't time in your split right. Now, I do legs, chest, back, arms, rest. Well, not anymore, but, okay, rewind. I do legs, chest, back, arms, legs. I think it's back, rest now. Anyway, with that, that gives at least a leg day between my arms, and the next day I could even use my arms, which would have been back. And sometimes a leg day and a rest day. So my arms can completely recover before I'm back on that. So with that, there can be now your arms do recover faster than like your bigger muscles, because relatively they are small muscles. With that, your tendons do not. So something you really have to watch, especially if you like start going hard on your arms, is your tendon strength. So those can take longer to recover than other things. And that's just a big, you'll feel that. And that's something like you got to monitor yourself and can't really gauge on a day-to-day basis. And another thing, if you have other things that need worked on more, giving a whole day to like your arms and little things like that may not be beneficial. But if it's something you're trying to fine tune, it's a cost benefit analysis you kind of have to do in your own terms. Last thing is easy to kind of start doing junk volume on arm days. Just like keep repping, especially like if you're having a good pump, just like keep working the pump. And the big thing is that the pump is not what grows muscles. It's not even really an indicator of growing muscles. It's just kind of a byproduct of the stress and inflammation. I don't know the exact science behind pumps. I'll admit that right now. But I do know that you can have growth with or without a pump. It's all about your volume, your activation of the muscle, and the stimulus of the muscles that is growth. Pump has nothing to do with that. It's just a happy byproduct. It may have something to do with it. But majority, chasing a pump is not the most efficient way to grow muscle. But with that, we're going to go over more of those things kind of inside, and a lot more things, my own personal things. That's a big science thing. Let's get in. First thing we're doing, we're at the bench press, right? This may seem contradictory to what I just said about like not mixing, but we're doing close grip bench, which is very tricep focused, minimal chest, but it's fine because we're not hitting chest for a while. So the little bit we're hitting it today is just fine. So your first warm-up set, we're also not going heavy. Everything today is big reps. Not that I can do heavy anyway, but this really speaks for the issue with my chest strength in terms of how close my close grip bench is to my regular bench. Oh, this hoodie might come off quicker than planned, but while I'm here, I think we're just going to leave 135 on there with you. We're going to have a decently long arm day today, so I got to be efficient most of all. But a big thing, you guys like it if I talk like this? Big thing about arm days is you really don't need the fancy equipment. And I say that because there's like the tricep, like the machines, the stacks that you sit down, you have the tricep, the curl. I don't touch those. I think a lot of people agree you don't really need to touch those. It makes it easy, but sorry, it's not like a pig. I think it's someone's dragging him. Anyway, you don't need the fancy equipment. You just need dumbbells. You could have a great arm day with just dumbbells, but cable machines are great, and like your easy bar weights. But the fancy machines are not a necessity at all, especially for any lift, really, but especially for your arm days. All right. Oh, so yeah, today we're really not going for failure on necessarily every lift, but we're really looking for like that 1 to 2 rep in reserve range and a lot of reps of activation and quality reps. A great arm day is about quality reps. There's not near as much benefit going for like maxes on your arm day lifts. Like there's very little growth in that, or comparatively little growth to that, versus having good rep ranges, 0 to 2 reps in reserve, but great mind muscle connection, great form, and great vibes, most importantly. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. See, perfect, actually. I think that, I don't even know if I had another rep there. But not the failure, but that 0 to 2 reps in reserve. Next, we get some bicep curls in. Now, preacher bicep curls for some very intense bicep isolation. We're actually going for 4 sets of about 6 to 10. I might have too much weight on here to start, but we will find out. Some slow controlled reps. Oh my god, slow controlled reps. If we need to go down for the next set, we'll see how many go to 70. See what we do next set. But big thing here's form control and whatnot. Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta go down some weight. We gotta grab a different weight. Yeah, I went down weight. I really want to focus on form because, like I said earlier, a big mistake that I used to make. So I guess one of my biggest growth points in my arm days was focusing on form instead of just like weight, especially in high school. Man, everyone like, you want to look cool, just fucking curling big weights, but you're just not getting the growth if you don't have the form. Helps the mind muscle connection. It makes the muscles more useful when you're able to have that mental connection to them and isolate them like that. Anyway, like I said, let's get this for 10 hopefully. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. So yeah, another thing with control, a big thing with control, I guess, is you really want to control the eccentric movement of just about all your lifts. There's not many lifts that suffer if you control the eccentric. What I mean, it's just like when you're going down, go slow. Don't just like yank up and drop. A, it's a good way to hurt yourself with a lot of lifts, bad for your tendons, etc. But B, it gives you more time and attention controlling that on the way down. Now, throwing it up, as long as you get like, as long as you're not like curling and swinging up, but like having some can be good. Also, I mean, it's a little rough on your tendons, but your fast twitch fibers and such do benefit from that from time to time. But anyway, God, I can't stop sniffling, bro. It's okay. Third set. Ugh. Oh yeah, okay. Take a quick break, pause for a minute, a little rest, and get back to this last set. Another big thing people overlook when it comes to arm days is the importance of the tricep. Um, by most cases, most people kind of agree that's about 2/3 of the arm is the tricep. But especially as the high school man muscle boy tendencies, when you think arm, you think bicep, big biceps, women want the biceps. But the bicep is your peak, right? Your height. Your tricep is what gives you your width and like actually makes you look like an imposing figure from the front. So hitting your tricep, all parts of your tricep, especially, which are coming up like overhead tricep extension, something that I really overlooked at the start, but really unlocked a lot of tricep growth for me. Um, and like the hammer curl, it's kind of hammer curl is kind of controversial. Some people say it's nothing, but I'll get into it more when we do it later. But I didn't do it because I just like everyone's like, oh, it's bad, but it does have a great purpose. Anyway, let's get this last set of this done and get moving because I got 25 minutes of recording left. Let's get two more. Make that 12, 11, 12. All right. Next, I think is overhead tricep extensions with the rope. I'm not even gonna lie. I did like 5 reps just trying to get this set up with a good camera angle because I don't want to take up too much. Oh God, because I don't want to take up too much space. But we're not going to count those. We're still going to do 10 more for the first set. Big thing that I kind of talked about sometime over there when I was out. Anyways, how great cables are for your workouts, and the primary reason is your time under tension. The cable machines are so wonderfully set up with the pulleys and gravity that from here to here, you got tension. Okay, your curls from here to here, you've got full tension. So there's points in the lift that you want your weight to be heavier, and I think that is at full strength. I don't know. I kind of don't remember right now. I think full. Anyway, it doesn't matter with cables because you got full tension the whole time. Anyway, first set, overhead tricep extension. Whoa. That was excessive. Okay. Oh, banger song. We all the way turned up. Soldier Boy, tell him. And actually, that brings me to another point. I think a music playlist has a big impact on your lift because I got different playlists. Like I have different vibes for different days, right? Like my arm day, I've got like my 2012 to 2018 banger playlist. It's like hype stuff. Well, like, you know, like deadlift, I got like the intense stuff. Fucking leg day, when I'm lifting heavy squats, I got like, I don't even listen to scream metal and normally, but when I'm doing squats, all of a sudden I like it. It's simple, little things like that. But I'm just doing next set while I try and remember what educational shit I have to say. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're feeling good. This last set should be really good. Going back to what I said in the car about pumps, like chasing pumps versus getting actual use volume. A pump can come from metabolic stress, um, training close to failure, and just a lot of volume. Which volume and training close to straight failure do contribute to actual muscle growth, but you do not need the pump for the muscle growth. They kind of overlap in that term. So if you're working out just to get a good pump, there's things that contribute that. It's a type of volume. But if you're doing too much volume or not use junk volume, yeah, you're going to get more pump, but you're not going to get good muscle growth. So not all volume is equal. You really want to make sure you get that useful volume and you're not overtraining the same muscle, but more so spreading it out. Like arm day, it's really easy if you're not paying attention to exactly what arm workouts, to just do a bunch of arm workouts but get nothing done. Okay, instead you got to attack each part of the arm independently to make sure all of that volume goes to a useful place. With that, let's hit our 40th set of tricep. No, I'm joking. Let's get this last set of tricep extension. Ooh. Go for 12. Oh, we got one more. We got one more. Oh, yeah, we do. I knew it. Oh, my God, we almost didn't. Next up is going to be some form of curl. Another big piece of research that has come out a while ago, probably, but is that you don't have to max out. Sorry, I know you don't have to max out to grow. But the kind of covers early is when it comes to our days, especially. I gotta stop. Um, Low weight, high rep is a great way, one of the most consistent ways to put on mass and even strength when it comes to your arms. With that, not every set has to go to failure. Like I was saying earlier, 0 to 2 reps with reserve, but recently there's been some more evidence that train to failure is not consistently better than non-failure hypertrophy training. It's more about the effort that you're putting into the reps and again, the amount of reps. Anyway, we got some incline dumbbell curls, which really get that tension. You get that max tension at full extension. Yeah. Anyways, this is one of the more humbling lifts that you can do because it's really hard to fucking curl. Decline. Ooh. You want to keep it nice and slow, especially on the eccentric. I've lost count. Ooh. All right. A little rest. I really can't remember if I've already done 1 or 2, so I'm just saying I've only done 1. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this last set's gonna be really rough. Hopefully at least 8, but definitely close to failure on the last one. After this, we got some rope push downs, and then some hammer curls, which hammer curls I'll go into more when I get there. And then see how we feel. Probably get some lat raises and some ab work. I don't think we're gonna hit the calves. It's already too late, and I've only got 14 minutes left, so we gotta fucking make my recording count. I'm not paying attention. I'm gonna have to record the post-game interview on my phone. Oh yeah, that's it. Holy shit. I don't want to fucking lay it into the... I'll push myself more at the earlier lifts when there's less fatigue, because there's less risk of actually fucking myself up. All right, we have a really efficient time because I have 13 minutes left. You know, tricep extension, another part of the tricep. Instead of overhead, they're going down. This is another one that people like the eagle lift, including myself. But go for 10 here. Nice slow movements. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking feeling it. Get these done. We'll do some hammer curls. We might even not do fucking shoulders. That might be it. We'll see how we feel to the hammer curls. I guess I'm wasting time though. Fuck, dude. Should I go up in weight? No, I should not go up in weight. One thing I definitely do, like right there, is like I start the set strict for some lifts like this. And if I start failing, that's when we let the lift get a little looser on the form, a whole body workout, especially at the end of workouts, or sometimes that's what it takes. Now, you could make the argument that I should just go down weight and get more precise, isolated reps, and you're probably right. But I do believe there is some benefit in some looser, less isolated lifts that can benefit strength a lot. So I've noticed for myself. Like, it's something that you just kind of have to figure out for yourself. Oh shit. Oh man. We're going down in weight. Go down 10 pounds. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, that's it. Holy shit. We're cooked. Yeah, so these last two really gonna work on giving that arm its wide look, because that tricep extension is gonna get the back of your tricep right here, and while these curls are gonna get the brachialis, really give that peak and tall bicep. Let's see how much I can curl right here. Oh, not as much as I can tricep extend, especially right now. We're gonna go down quite a bit, probably. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, take a little bit of a rest here and get these weights logged. All right, clap. I've not been clapping every time, dude. I'm gonna hate this. I gotta get this I can't wait for these batteries. 2 days. So one more workout with only one battery. But yeah, my arms are definitely feeling it. This definitely gonna be the last one, because normally I just logged my workouts. Normally I'm doing 160, 140 on these. Right now I'm doing 100. So arms are definitely feeling it, and they are looking good too. Holy shit, I'm actually best pump I've had in a while. So follow this and it might work for you. I don't know, everyone's different. Anyway. Evan. Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh. Oh yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's it. We're done, so. Yeah, let's go fucking pose. Anyway, hopefully you can hear me, because my phone's also recording, so I can post it to the story. All right. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh fuck. I feel big. I can do it. Oh yeah. Good fucking lift, honestly. With 5 minutes to spare, we're back in the car. Post workout. Honestly, really good arm day. I think my brain got exercised. Hopefully your brain got exercised. Tomorrow we'll be back. We love back. So we'll be back for that. And I'll make sure to plug in my I'll make sure to turn off my I plugged in my camera, but I didn't turn it off. It's still plugged in my anyway, I'll make sure to turn it off tomorrow, so it's charged, less stress, get some more education for you guys. Hopefully I get some good sleep. I'm here so much later than normal, so I'm not even going to touch this video tonight. I have to go work on it early tomorrow. I also placed a $90 book order, so we're going to start reading some more as well, which everyone should do. That's a great. Don't only work out your muscles, work out your mind as well. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.